Ladies and gentlemen, as always, the King of Lightning is here today to talk about Death Parade Episode 10. This episode, very important, because from a story standpoint, two quintessential things occurred. Three. Number one, we find out what her name is. The girl with the black hair. Her name is Chiyuki. And she remembers, because you have the old lady that was a part of their game this time. And it was all three of them. It was Chiyuki, it was Decim, and it was this old woman called Sachiko, who actually used to write manga. Before she passed away, obviously. And she remembered the pictures. She couldn't remember at first, but then she remembered, oh wait, that's Childhood. And then that was a kid's book, which apparently Chiyuki, her mom read to her all the time, and she loved it. So that was huge from a character standpoint for Chiyuki, as well as a story standpoint for the overall story. Then it's the fact that Chiyuki, she has apparently overstayed her welcome in the tower, because her skin is now peeling off. And you can see the marionette plastic underneath, if you would. So we find out that when it comes to human souls, they cannot stay in this facility for vast periods of time like the Arbiters can. And that was fairly shocking, because now all of a sudden this has become a time-sensitive issue. Because she has to either be reincarnated or sent to the void. If she stays here and she doesn't get reincarnated or sent to the void, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not too sure. Like, will her soul just like cease to exist? I don't know. But either way, it's fascinating nonetheless. And the third thing that was very important from a story standpoint was Oculus. Oculus knows. The guy who controls the elevator. I keep on forgetting this damn name. This dude was asked by Oculus to play billiards, pool, and he faked him out. And while he's like pretending to like do something with the pool stick, no. Apparently his beard can like become like elastic and like it wraps around this guy's head, and he's able to actually like absorb the memories. And I'm like, bro, the hell? Like, I'm thinking, shit, dude. Like, it's time to dodge. But no, like, he couldn't dodge. He was unaware. I mean, I guess they're all unaware, because when the guy had his memories taken, he forgot what had just happened. So, if Oculus can do it to, like, anyone, both him and the Arbiters included, then we can assume, and whatever caster is, we can assume that they can never know, because their memories are always erased, unless there's a third-party person there watching him do that. So, that may mean that Oculus is doing some, I mean, from my understanding, he is the leader of this facility, but even still, he could be doing some like underhanded shit and no one ever know because they forgot. Because he has the power to like manipulate memories, and with that comes erasing memories. So, very possible. Very possible. So, from the story standpoint, those three things. Now, again, the old woman that they're playing with, Sachiko, again, pretty cool. Very chill, very mellow. I mean, she was a quote-unquote special guest, and I guess because she, like, once the game ended for her, like, the game wasn't over in its entirety, but once she was out, she knew that it was the afterlife, because apparently one of the cards, that when they were playing Old Maid, one of the cards had the image of a character that she was going to design, but had not yet actually designed yet. So it was something from her own memory, from her own imagination, that was actually on the card. So she knew that this was something beyond reality, so she then assumed it was the afterlife. So, I mean, good call. Good call. Now, what's also very important from a character standpoint is Decim. And Decim actually comes to knowing it for the first time, saying, I don't think we're judging humans the right way. Because when we exacerbate the darkness within their hearts, is it actually the case where we're bringing it out? Or are we actually creating darkness in their hearts where none existed in the first place? Therefore, that'll be a false judgment for those who are sent to the void, because that darkness never existed within them in the first place, and we created it. So, very fascinating. And pretty much what we're getting here is this change in Decim's character, and I'm not too sure if Oculus is actually going to let him, you know, do what he's, because apparently he has something planned when it comes to Chiyuki. Not too sure what he has planned exactly, but I'm not too sure if it's going to go according to Deckham's plan because of Oculus and also because of Ginty. Because you see Ginty and his perspective on judging human souls is completely different. Ginty and Deckham are not compatible by any means. And at the end of the episode, after the ending, you see that Ginty, I don't know what he did exactly, but the human girl that's for some reason still with Ginty, Miyu, whatever her name is, the person that she adored from that one J-pop group, I guess, CHA, whatever their names are, like the H dude, like the blonde hair one, the guy who got a bomb in his apartment because of the sister who he was doing, but then she committed suicide, and in comes the sis, and then she kills him. That, that guy. Pretty much, he does something, and I'm not too sure what he's doing. But you can see at the end of the ending, has this evil-ass face, like, yeah, yeah, like, he had a black hat on at that point in time. I'm like, fuck, like I don't know what you're doing now, but it's not exactly a good guy move. At least that's what I'm assuming. So how things roll out from now, I'm not too sure. But it's going to be fascinating because things are moving along. And Nona is now going to have the memories of Chiyuki. At least the memories that were still left over. Because her memories were erased for the most part. They're going to put them in a tablet so they can be sent over to, I guess, Deckham or to Chiyuki herself. I'm not too sure. Either way, the whole point here is that things are moving sort of smoothly for Nona and her experiment with Deckham and Chiyuki. However, Oculus and Ginty, I think, are going to be obstacles as we see Deckham's final phase of his transformation. That's what I think. So overall, the episode. The animation, as usual, pretty damn good. It was well paced, well structured. And from a character standpoint, we did make some headway into a lot of characters, as well as have headway into the story itself. So overall, I'm going to leave it at a good plus to great. And I will see you guys and gals later. So as always, rate the video, not that hard, click, comment, subscribe, have a nice one.